The Dallas Cowboys.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, we wrap up Week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Cowboys hit 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
1st down, Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be brought down at the 27. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Brady now on first down. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Brady. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Walker now on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. To throw is Brady. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake. Brady. This complete to Lockett. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, but we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brady. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Now Brady. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Inside give to Elliott. And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
And it is still early, just the 1st quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
These two teams all tied after one. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. DK Metcalf for the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. They run again with Walker. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 43 yards on the ground for him so far. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On second down, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Dallas up the middle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Brady now on first down. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now Brady again. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. This from 32 yards away. Blankenship's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. On third down, it's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The Cowboys on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hawkins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. That time a 9-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This one goes underneath to Walker, and he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. They'll run the toss to Walker. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have the 1st down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To the air again, Prescott. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. They'll run on first down. It's Hawkins. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 1, Prescott. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Prescott on first down. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Up the middle they go. Hawkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw again on second down. Brady. Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Here's Brady to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Where was the Falcons who were able to pick up?
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A three-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no three-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Brady going to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Brady to throw again. On the slant, it's Fant. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. Toss left side for Walker. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Brady. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On the move past the 40, still on his feet. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
I'm going rhetorical on you here. Could that pass have been delivered any better to the receiver downfield?
Not at all. And when he catches that, he didn't even have to break stride. Full speed. That's why he got all that yardage after the catch.
Timing, timing, timing.
On first down. It's Hawkins. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And they'll run again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy 1st. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hawkins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Prescott. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the 1st as well. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down now. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Brady. He's got his tight end fan. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Trying the left side with Walker. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just shy of midfield, Brady. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Brady now to throw.
He's going to get this underneath to Dallas.
Now they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. Oh boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. It'll be a net of only 30 here. Yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Hawkins, and he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A give to Elliott, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Up the middle they go. Hawkins, and he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hawkins. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
On 2nd down now, it's Hawkins, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The Cowboys on third down. They haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is 3rd and 8. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. And right side, they're going to go option here. Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. To throw, it's Brady.
Going right back to Fant. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Brady. This is the tight end Fant. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Dorrance Armstrong
In there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Dorrance Armstrong.
2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They find some open field here.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
They go to Elliott again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, It's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Dallas, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3.